W2, knowledge of self-determination. So we have yet another one. This guy right here with 0 subs. Obviously a fucking troll. Obviously, right? So now let me go ahead and preface this video with this. The Bakari Henderson video that I did. Um, Look at the title. Bakari Henderson. Do not travel alone if you are black. Unite. For some reason, white supremacists have a problem with this video. They're drawn to it because of the title. Not one time in that title did I say anything about white people. Why are white supremacists interested in this video? Because they know that Bakari Henderson more than likely got beat to death by white supremacists, right? So they want to hear what someone has to say in reference to these white supremacists. So they come onto the video, they listen to the video, they listen to what I have to say about Bakari Henderson and what happened to him, and then they go into these ridiculous fucking rants all over a Bakari Henderson video and me telling black people, don't travel alone. There are white supremacists all over the world. You can't be too fucking cool. You can't be too careful. Travel with friends. Travel with people you trust. Learn how to defend and protect yourself. You know, mixed martial arts, boxing, any martial art. Learn it. Make it second nature, right? They have a problem with me telling my people this. Oh fucking well. If this is how I look at it. If you have an issue with me telling my people things that can benefit them, then I must be doing a good job if you're upset about it. I must be telling them something right if you're trolling my channel, angry because I'm doing this. So I like to say to all trolls right now, pardon my French for any young impressionable people or very sensitive people, but fuck you, trolls. Not my subs. I love you guys. Well, not in a weird kind of way because I don't know a lot of you guys. I'm acquainted with some of you, but now I don't know all of you. But yeah, you know what I mean. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, man. You've probably already read this jackass's statement right now. But let's go ahead and go over this. Since we're taking down Lee statues and revisited history that doesn't apply to any of us crackers living today. So let me just address that real quick. Now, once again, this is the video. Bakari Henderson. Do not travel alone if you are black. There should be like semicolon there, something like that. But yeah, help me understand. This video was done long before the situation in Virginia and other states with the taking down of Confederate statues. This video had nothing to do with that at all. Why the fuck is this troll in my comment section talking about an issue that this video did not pertain to? All right? And revisit a history that doesn't apply to any of us crackers living today. Now, I don't remember, in verbatim everything that I said in that video. And if I did talk about history, I talked about it because it's applicable to what we're living through right now. What your ancestors did in the past doesn't apply today. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and it applies to all of you because the systems that they created on the blood, sweat, and tears, backs broken, bones and muscle ripped from the bone, bodies of black people, you are benefiting from the privilege that all of that created. So, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? Seriously. So anyway, so you owe us a thank you every fucking time you see a white person. So, let me get this straight. So, now I don't know if any of you guys read is it Chinue Achebe, Things Fall Apart. I think it was an excellent book. An excellent book. 7-8 did a video about well, he didn't do a video about this, but he mentioned this in the video how some how studying African history he learned, one of the many ways Europeans uh one of the forms of trickery that Europeans used to basically enslave us and get us over here to this country, you know, and Things Fall Apart tells another way of how the Europeans weaseled their way into Africa and ended up, you know, perverting, contorting, distorting the thought, the natural thought and process of the native people there, which ultimately led to a good portion of us being enslaved, chained to the bottom of ships, and brought into the Western Hemisphere. We were down in the Caribbean, the South Pacific, South America, and all those, in the all down in that area, right? And for about what 200-300 years or so, you basically whipped us and trained us into being slaves with no culture, no history, no homeland. And on top of being broken mentally, spiritually, physically, for decades, for centuries, generation after generation of driving this point home. Then when we're just broken enough, just mistreated and shitted on and kicked, slapped, spit on, tarred and feathered, ripped apart, tying our limbs to the opposite ends of horses, and after all of that, then we come to America because now we're ripe to be slaves and go through the whole process all over again. But this time, we're sent here to actually build a country from the ground up. And then to go through all of that oppression, that that humiliation, the segregation, the disenfranchisement, the brutalization, the raping, the torture, the murder, the pillaging, the stealing, the loot, all of the fucked up shit. Then we get false emancipation, false abolition of slavery, and then the introduction of new slavery, Jim Crow. All to fight for civil rights 100 years after the quote-unquote abolishment of slavery during the Jim Crow era, which was the second installment of slavery. The war on drugs was the third installment of slavery. They have all our leaders murdered in the 60s and 70s. They have drugs dumped into our communities so it can further disintegrate the black family and black unity. To look at now in the 21st century at the just radical injustices that continue to happen towards my people. But when we see you, we should be fucking happy. Man, here's what you do, right? You take a bunch of razor blades, right? This is what you do. Take a bunch of razor blades, right? And you get some glue and you just glue them blade side up and cover every inch of the floor in your house and then fucking walk on them. Do cartwheels on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do that. Roll around on your floor. Your new razor blade carpet. Just do that. Do that for me. Do that for me. Go drink some cyanide. Man, go fuck yourself. You have got to be fucking kidding. It's really late / early, depending on the choices you've probably made this weekend. So that's why I'm not getting too amped up, because I just don't fucking feel like it. But you have to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers that I've ever come across on YouTube. And this is just the comment section. This is what, a 4 or 5 sentence comment, and you have, without a doubt, left no doubt in my mind whatsoever that you are probably developmentally disabled. And for that, I like to apologize to your parents. I feel sorry for them that you are their child, that they conceived you and your mother had to push you out of her womb when you should have just been a fucking stain on the sheet. In fact, to quote the homie Big L, she should have fucking swallowed you, dog. Seriously, you are literally a zero. You are just holding the place for somebody more important to take. Any minute, that homeless person is going to be born, and you won't be necessary on earth. Wow. How the fuck can you? Are you able to function? How did you even create a YouTube account being this fucking stupid? Because I'm just, saying that because of the way you decided to comment on my channel, referencing something that wasn't even talked about in the video. I could only assume that you have had a full fucking frontal lobotomy. And I really hope you see this video. I'm not even going to block you yet because I just want to see where this goes and how ignorant you're going to get. Because I can almost assure you that he's going to reply to this comment with something equally as stupid as what he just said initially. So I'm not going to waste any more time on this scumbag piece of lobotomized, sister fucking, dog fucking, child molesting, rhesus monkey, genetically superior, genetically inferior, cave dwelling troll monster. I don't have any thoughts about you either way. I don't hate you or like you. Like, if you died today, I still sleep like a fucking baby.